So what can you expect from a public group workshop with me? So I have a calendar of various events covering everything from what it is you want to say, your message, how you want to say it, finding your presenting style, the technical side of actually making, producing and publishing videos, and how to make sure you find and use a video style that aligns with your business strategy. And those are delivered both online and in person. But there's two most popular, most common sessions that I'd like to share, which are a good place to start. So these are the two Getting Started with Video workshops. Now, both of them cover the 4 elements of video, so message, your presenting style, how to make videos, and your strategy, but with slightly different emphasis. So the first one, which is InDesign, Getting Started with Video in Design, focuses more heavily on the strategy and messaging, okay? And this one is delivered online most often, and it's very much focused on, right, how do you want to get prepared, get set up, get ready to start filming, okay? So this is good for those who aren't quite ready to get on camera yet. You want to get some stuff in place before you kind of actually hit record and get going. So from this session, you'll come out with a personalized blueprint strategy for how you can use and make videos that work for you and your business. Okay? And then the second one is the in-action session. So this is focused on learning by doing. And again, we cover all 4 areas, but prioritizing the getting on camera, so presenting, how to find your style, and how to make and publish videos. Okay, that's the emphasis on that one. So it's far more about experimenting, exploring, giving it a go in action. This one's often delivered in person, but there are options to do online ones as well. Okay, so those are your primary ones, and from both of those there is follow-up support. So you'll go away with options and ideas that are personalized for you, of how you want to use and start making videos. You'll have a month to kind of practice, test, experiment, and I'll be available to offer support and feedback. And then at the end of that month, the whole group comes back together and you get a chance to reflect on what worked, what didn't work, what do you want to update, and basically refine and tweak, iterate your strategy going forward based on that learning, okay? Those 2 sessions complement each other very well and flow. The InDesign flows naturally to the in action, but equally you can do them the other way around. So they can be taken as standalone sessions, or you can take them together is the perfect combination. And then following those sessions, there are options for either ongoing support, monthly support, or you have the option if you want to kind of go on to a one-to-one support as well, or take a bolt-on one-off session, then you can do that. But also there is the option to then move on to more advanced styles of video and very practical workshops where we go, right, in this workshop, we're exploring how to make X type of video, okay? And you will come away with that video at the end of it. And those sessions are great because they're very tangible and practical, but it is quite good to do the getting started ones first, because then you'll have an idea what style works for you and you can choose the right one that is most applicable for you and your business. Okay, so that's the general design of the sessions. What should you expect kind of in the session itself? So it will be a group, so it's a lot less kind of pressure and kind of focus on you, but it will absolutely is about you finding a personalized approach. Okay, so all of my sessions will start by looking at combining and contrasting really what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, and what can we learn about what makes you go, oh yeah, that doesn't feel right? How can that point towards what does work for you? And the sessions are very much about kind of finding and letting go and dissolving what doesn't work, and realigning and going, right, this is how I naturally communicate. This is how I connect with people. This is how I engage. So now, how can I translate that way of being, that style, onto a video context, okay? And we'll explore different ideas, different options for common ways that that you can, aside from the standard ones that you might see online. Okay, you'll do that. You'll have the chance to reflect and kind of come up with your own answers. We'll be doing this as a group. And then you'll be put into various pairs, and you'll have different pairings with others in the group throughout the session, and you will get that option to practice with someone and to get their response and their feedback. Not for them to tell you whether it's good or bad, but to kind of, this is what I heard. You came across when you did it like this, you came across really energetic. When you did it like this, you didn't seem quite so interested, right? And it helps you find what is natural for you and what maybe isn't, okay? So you'll do that various times, and you'll also do the same to support them. So you get a lot of one-to-one practice time, even though it's in a group dynamic. And this is really, really important in order to explore and experiment and to feel and intuitively align with what works for you, okay? This may be in your style of delivery, it may be in what you want to say, it may be in your strategy. Why are you doing this and how is it going to benefit your business? Or it might be in how you want to film a certain piece, and can you do it in a way that is efficient and affordable, you know, because no one wants to be spending a whole day making one little video, right? So you get the chance to explore all of that during the session, and then as I said, when you go away, there'll be a group environment, normally on WhatsApp, where you can share, get feedback from the group and from me, and then we'll come back at the end to review. So all of this is very much done with the mindset of a lean startup mindset, okay? That there is no right or wrong. It's about finding what works for you. And even if you're the only one doing it that way, that's totally fine, because that's your style and your approach. Okay, and you come out of these sessions, the InDesign, the online ones will come out with a blueprint, a strategy for how you want to move forward and how you're going to make your videos. In the In Action session, you'll come away with clips of you trying these various styles of video. Okay, so if you are interested in the group workshops, check out the calendar of events that are coming. They will be constantly evolving and things added to them. As I said, I recommend the In Action and InDesign sessions, the getting started with video ones first, but you are welcome to try any of them if you already know you want to do a certain type of video. So I look forward to meeting you on a group workshop one, and yeah, let's get started with video.